Hey there, party people. Today we're gonna do some stretching and strengthening to improve your tilts. I do recommend that you warm up before beginning this routine. I have a couple of warm-ups that I will link in the cards and down below. And you might also wanna do a little bit of light stretching beforehand because we're gonna jump into the deeper stretches here. I will guide you along, just listen to my voice, follow what I'm doing, try your best to do what you can. If something feels extremely painful or you're really fatigued, of course, just take a break and don't feel bad if you need to do that. By the way, my name is Kayleen, and if you're new here, I'd love for you to subscribe. I make videos about dance and I post 3 times a week, and I'm so glad you're here. The reason my hand's behind my back is because I'm holding my phone because I will be timing everything for us. I just didn't want my phone all around in the picture. So we are going to begin with our little sumo stretch. So go ahead and just drop down. Don't know the technical name for this, but we're gonna just start to stretch out our hips a little bit. I'm all the way down to my elbows, but if you wanna just be on your hands, you can. Whatever your level is and whatever you're feeling for the day. So we're just gonna hold here for a few breaths. I like to try and make sure that my bottom and my pelvis is going straight down, kind of like between my knees, and I'm not sticking my booty outward and like my chest forward. You wanna be straight down. And this will really make sure that you have the right placement and mobility and flexibility for your tilts. So let's just hang here for a moment. Almost fell, LOL. Make sure that you are breathing. And now what I want you to do is to shift your weight over to one side and then straighten out that opposite leg. So we're in this kind of spider stretch. I don't know what the name of this is either. I just have fun names for everything. Sumo, spider. And here it's the same thing. You want to make sure your hips are sinking straight down. Get that leg nice and straight. Make sure you're not pushing your hips and booty back, but they're going straight down. And this other leg, I would avoid having that knee too far over your toes. We're just gonna keep holding here. This one is feeling pretty painful for me right now. I'm not gonna lie, I have not stretched properly for a couple of weeks. Let's take a couple more breaths here. And now we're gonna switch over to the other side. Same thing. This is making me sweat. Okay, just a little bit longer here. Okay, now you can relax out of that, shake your hips out and do what you need to do. I'm gonna just walk my feet all the way back in. Stretch out the backs of my legs for just a moment. And now we are gonna go ahead and take a seat down on the floor. What I want you to do is you're gonna lay down on your back. You're gonna bring your leg up to your face, or as far up to your face as you can, and then you're gonna pull it over to the side of your body. So if you wanna see what it looks like first before you lay down and you can't see me anymore, it'll be like this. So I pull my leg straight up, my other leg is straight down beside me, and then I just bring it over to the side. And you wanna watch that you keep both of your hips on the floor, and you're trying to pull this leg closer to your body, not necessarily down to the floor. Okay, so wherever it lands, just pull it closer into your body, and we're gonna hold this here for a little while. The hard part is getting both hips on the floor and keeping them there. Might also want to start focusing on pointing your toes here because we do want to have nice feet when we are doing our tilts. So pull that leg in closer to your body. Keep on breathing. Okay, just a few more breaths here. Check if your hips are still on the floor. And go ahead and relax, and we're gonna do the same thing on the other leg. Straightening one out, bringing that other one up toward your face, and then out and over to the side. Remember, you're pulling it closer to your body. So think bringing it closer to maybe your ear or your face, not down to the floor. I mean, you can bring it down a little bit to the floor too. Just watch that your hips stay locked in to the floor. Okay, just a couple more breaths. Okay, let's relax that down. Now your hips should be feeling pretty mobile at this point to where you can bring it up into a tilt. However, we need to work a little bit on our strength as well so that we can actually hold that leg up, because I think that is where a lot of people struggle. So we're gonna start with probably the harder one. You're gonna come up to your hands and your knees. We are going to go to this little tabletop. I want you to make sure that your hands are right underneath your shoulders, keeping that core tight. You're gonna have to keep that core tight because otherwise you're gonna fall over as you try to do this. So you're gonna lift your leg up into fire hydrant to the side. From here, this is where it takes some core stability, you're gonna turn your whole body to the front into this bent position. Then you can keep this hand here on the floor if you want, or you can bring it up if you want another little bit of challenge, or all the way up. And then you're gonna straighten that leg, bring it back to the bend, and bring it all the way back down. So it's pretty challenging. We're gonna do 8 on the right and 8 on the left. If you feel like that's not enough for you, then feel free to rewind and start it again. I will leave timestamps, but let's just get started. So here we go. Number 1, bring your leg up to the side, twist it to the front, straighten it out, bend it back in, bring it back down. Again, outside, twist front, straighten it out, bend it in, bring it down, out to the side. This is 3, front, and open, and bend, and close. Now we're on 4, open, straighten, bend, down. This is 5, and front, and straighten, and bend, and down. Now 6, to the front, straighten it out, bend it in, bring it back. 7, you're almost there. To the front, bring it up, bend it in. Last one, you got it. Bring it front, straighten it out, bend it down, and in. Take this little bitty breath, and we're gonna flip over to the other side. And let's go on the left. And 3, 2, 1, here we go. Fire hydrant, twist, straighten, and bend, bring it down. Now 2, and up, and open, and bend, and down. 3, fire hydrant, turn it, open, bend, and in. Again, 4, front, and open, bend, and close. 5, I'm almost skipping steps. Ooh, don't fall. Bend, bring it in. 6, fire hydrant, turn, bring it up, bend it in, bring it down. 7, turn, straighten, bend, and in. Last one, fire hydrant, turn, bring it up, bring it in, bring it down. And stretch out your glute muscles if you need to, because that's probably what is on fire right now. If you're like me, I'm gonna bend one leg in front of the other, a little pretzel, and just stretch forward for a second. Because we have one more exercise, which is just another little leg strength and balancing and I don't know what else. Exercise to help you actually be able to hold those tilts up. It's not as intense as this one, don't worry. Switch those legs, stretch out the other side. I have no idea what I look like right now. I literally went to spin class and then just came and sat down to film this, so if I'm looking real sweaty and gross, that's why. Okay, so this is the exercise. You can keep stretching as you watch me demonstrate. Okay, I've gotten rid of my mat because it's too squishy for this exercise. What you wanna do is stand on one foot. You're gonna pick up this other foot and do whatever you want with it. You can keep it in coupe, you can keep it out to the side, whatever you want. If you're really trying to make this translate super well into a tilt, I would recommend holding some kind of like turned out position like this, if you can. But what you're gonna do is stand, reach down to the side, try and touch the floor, and then come straight back up. And try and keep that in a nice little swift and controlled motion. And it is gonna be really hard. So test your balance, see what you can do. Maybe have like a wall or something nearby just in case you need to catch yourself. But once again, we will do 8 and 8. So here we go, stand up and let's go. Down for 1 and come up. And 2 and up. And 3, up. 4, up, halfway there, push through the floor. 5, up, and 6. I'm falling now. 2 more. 7, up, and 8. Other side. That one kind of hurts my foot. Because you do need some foot strength to stabilize yourself. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and touch. Ooh. Up. And 2. Go for 3. Up. 4. Halfway there. 5. Up. 6. 2 more. 7. Up. Last one. 8. Nice. Okay, so those are all of the exercises that I have for you today. Go ahead and try out your tilts now that you have strengthened and lengthened your body. If you enjoyed this video and you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and I hope to have you back for my next video. Bye!